Hello everybody, welcome back once again to the Tactics Ogre Reborn walkthrough. So the last video there I did I recruited Elrig here in the neutral route of Chapter 4, I guess, if that kind of makes sense, right? It's Chapter 4 is just Chapter 4, right? Although what happens is determined by your route. But anyways, now it is time to go back into Chapter 2 and make our different decision in regards to what route we take. So, let's see here. Plotting the Duke's downfall. Yeah, so... I should probably do some of these, like the Chapter 2 stuff here with the pirates and stuff differently as well. I'm kind of curious how this plays out. I'll do that later, though. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so here's the reconciliation, which means we need to go back to this anchor point here. So let's do this. Jump to this point. Yes, indeed. Alright, let's see. I'll probably do some... excuse me, I'll probably do some stuff off screen. My guess would be... Let me just check this again. Probably going to be a battle or two that we have to do, right? Yeah, Gates of El Morica and the passageway. Maybe I'll skip. I won't do a video, or I'll basically what I'll do here. I'll take a cut, and I'll do the Gates of El Morica off screen, and then I'll do the El Morica passageway on like. Yeah, I guess I'll record that, right? Because that'll be the new decision on whether or not to reconcile with Leonard or continue on the Chaos route. So. Let's do that. So I'll take a cut here, and then I'll pick it back up at the, won't be the gates, right, of El Morica. It'd be inside El Morica. Okay, so I just did the Gates of El Morica battle just very fast. The nice thing about that is because we've actually already done it once during the Chapter 2 Chaos. You don't have to level sync for it, which should be the same thing here for the El Morica passageway. So yeah, okay, this is another duel, right? So let's do that. We'll do the... Oh, nope. Double sync off. Same deal here. This is going to be a joke, right? We'll be able to take down Vice. Well, I mean, pretty much just as easily as the second, or Chapter 2 Chaos.
Zapan! Vice! What are you doing?
You can't! We were allies!
Fool. I know the proper use for a hostage.
Oh!
You're next, Denim. What have you done with Koshua?
Denim!
Unhand my sister! Oh, I will. But first, you and I have a score to settle. There must be some other way. Hear me out. Talk, talk, talk. Let our steel speak instead.
Alright, let's do this again.
Vice, it doesn't have to end like this. Ever since we were boys, you could do no wrong. They lavished praise on you while I looked on, forgotten. Is it because of our fathers, do you think? The son of a respected Abuna, and the son of a loutish drunkard. It was a relief when he died, but nothing changed. Why did they hate me? What flaw have I that you have not? This is a fantasy! You're my friend!
Brutal.
Enough of this! Stay your blades!
But he's as good as dead!
Easy, Vice. Our circumstance has changed.
But it was you who ordered his death!
Stop talking and listen. You'll want to hear this too, Denim. Rhyme has fallen. The buckram will soon be here.
But Sir Lancelot...
Dead, fled, I know not. But we no longer have the luxury of fighting amongst ourselves. Denham, you must join the Duke. What's done is done. Our true foe stands before us.
Have you gone mad? He's a traitor!
Enough, Vice. Did you hear nothing I said? I know why it is you fight, Denham. You dream of a world free of war and hatred. A worthy dream, and reasonable. But reason alone cannot move men to act. Is that how you want this to end? Will you let your father go unavenged? Join us. If not for yourself, then for the Wallister.
Okay, so here we are. Again, we're going to be continuing on with the Chaos route this time, which means we have to pick choice number 2, which is I can't do that.
I'll never rejoin you. You're no different from the Bakram. You are beaten. It is you who chase a dream. Nothing true was ever built without sweat and sacrifice.
What now? Do you go on trying to bend the world to your will?
I'm not so arrogant as that, but I will show our people there is another way. I believe they can rise above this pettiness.
While we walk the earth, there will ever be conflict. A man will kill another over a husk of bread if not restrained. It falls on us to rein in these base creatures and bring order to the world. They crave a master to lead them, to give them purpose.
There is truth in your words, but still I must trust them. I don't know what to believe. Why do I fight? Why do any of us?
Perhaps you will understand in time. These are demons you alone can face. Now go, Denham. Take your sister and leave this place.
What are you doing? You can't just let him leave!
Go. See the world as it is and dispel your doubts. Search the Isles, search all the world. You will not find what you seek. When your hope has died, come back. I'll be waiting.
You'll wait a long time. Denham!
Let him go. He must come to us willingly, or not at all.
We may regret letting him live.
Should it come to that, I'll put him down myself.
No, let it be me.
We'll just see about that, boys. Alright, so we are officially on the Chaos route. Again.
Am I so naive? Do I know so little of the world?
Four weeks had passed since the fall of Rhine. But while the Bakram armies took the Archaeopolis, the fierce resistance of the Holy Knight Lancelot and his men took a heavy toll on the attackers, and the Bakram were forced to halt their advance. Meanwhile, Duke Ronway's forces were occupied dealing with the supporters of Bolbatos who had declared against the Wallister. The Duke knew that something had to be done if the tide of battle was to be turned. To that end, the Duke assembled a great host at Almorica Castle to stand against the Bakram threat, while at the same time secretly dispatching an envoy to treat with the Dark Knights and delay them taking the field. Having denied the Duke, Denham went into hiding, waiting for the right time to strike at his former lord. Outraged at such betrayal, the Duke named Denham a traitor. he placed a bounty on his head and tasked Sir Leonard to hunt him down and kill him. Now, fearing for his life, Denham made ready to leave Port Asyton.
What am I to do with you, barbers, huh? One cannot deny your insubordination. To act without leave of the High Champion is strictly forbidden, whatever the circumstance. Time and again you were ordered to return, and each time you've ignored your orders. Only now do you deign to grace these halls. I am galled.
Galling, yes. The obstinate lout. Go on. Beg forgiveness.
You talk too much, Martin, and I have an ill temper.
What was I to do? Deny the Regent? Impossible.
We do not answer to Branton! Speak true. You learned that the Zenobian knights were in Rhyme and sought to do battle. Is it not so?
Enough, Balsaphon. What's done is done.
Welcome back, Lord Commander. Ah, I see Ozma and Oz accompany you.
What word of the Wallister?
On that matter, we have a messenger here from the Duke.
Well, let's hear him then.
The Resistance messenger may enter.
Such a grave assemblage of knights, with the blood on their armor to prove it.
Insolence!
Breathe easy, old man. You'll suffer a bout of the yellow bile. Besides, it is we who have been wronged here. Oath-breaking is a foul business.
So, the Duke is piqued. What would you have us do?
Don't worry. I won't ask you to go prostrating yourselves in apology. We would know the lie of your hearts, that's all.
What if I told you our hearts yearn to see Almorica in flames?
Then I'd shed a tear for the people whom I would expect to suffer in the conflict to follow. As I would expect you to lose the favor of every lord who ever sat a throne in this land or beyond.
Lancelot, I will not suffer any more insults from this churl in our hall.
We maintain our position of neutrality, as before.
Were the Dark Knights that led the van at Rhyme equally neutral?
Oh, we're not infallible. There are always those who will act imprudently.
The Duke demands proof.
What kind of proof?
I'm glad you asked.
You are mistaken, sister. I do not do this to abet the Duke.
Oh? Who better to profit from the ousting of the Hierophant's men from Corytonai?
Will you two stop this ceaseless bickering? My head rings like a church bell. Oh, your look, Kashua, could singe the scales off a dragon.
So, you'll have your way or none at all, just like a child.
Me? A child? The days I have spent in the field fighting for the Wallister, only to realize it was not my clan for whom I fought. This clash between Wallister and Gulgastani is no more than a power struggle between Balbatos and the Duke, while we who serve suffer. It's not about who sits on the throne, it's about the pain all around us, sister. That's why I fight. Do you ever consider your countrymen at all? Or are you too consumed with your own travails to care?
I would ask the same of you. You've never considered me, not once.
Wait, sister!
Let her go. She has no ear for you right now.
You can't hide forever, Denim!
Your reputation precedes you. A jest! 'Twas a jest! Hold on now! Wait for me!
Okay, normally I wouldn't do 2 battles within one video, but I think it actually makes sense because the first battle wasn't a new one anyway. Alright, let's take a look here. On Chapter 3, Chaos. Port Asyton. Port Asyton indeed. Yeah, this is like the equivalent of the Devold Bullius battle, right? Apparently this guy drops 3 Crystallis ore, which is funny. You wouldn't naturally use that until what, sometime in chapter 4. So very weird drop actually. And then the clay golem is going to drop Sandstone's Mark times 3. Which, again, who cares? It's garbage. Alright, let's get our troops going here. Oh, who else? Who else? Who else? Sistina? I should probably get to work on her. I could bring in some of these other named characters as well, but what's their terms? Debuff an enemy and obtain a buff card. Yeah, let's do an AI battle here. Alright, let's get it started. In here.
There you are, Denim. I was beginning to think you'd gone to ground a corpse. My thanks for holding on to the head of yours till I could come claim it.
Oh, you're welcome. That's me, just wanting to help out everybody. Alright, let's see here. Let's see. Okay, I don't know why I've got her equipped with the cudgel skill as well, but that's fine. I think for a while there I was trying to build up her loyalty, and it didn't take long at all to repair the damage from transferring over to the neutral route. Even Aracel was crazy fast. I think I made her a lich, gave her the daggers and the cudgel skill, and I bet I had her loyalty completely fixed in a battle or two. And it's funny too, she was actually the first time I've ever seen the loyalty warning. Even the first time I played, I never saw that loyalty warning after a battle. And it was kind of funny too, because basically I took her from being an archer, and then I made her into a lich, and I don't know if that if that was what did it, or if it was because I never basically ranked up any of her weapon skills after I did that. But yeah, you know, the loyalty warning flashed a couple of times, and then, you know, I gained a weapon skill or two, and then that was it. And now she's basically, you know, completely maxed out. So I had considered actually, you know, playing around with, okay, like go down the neutral route so that you take the hit, right, and then like kicking her and re-recruiting her, but it's just not worth it. There's no reason to do that. It's just so easy to you know, boost up her loyalty by boosting up her weapon skill. So it's an interesting aspect, right? Like the loyalty drop, but at the end of the day, it just doesn't even really, it just doesn't matter. Shoot. Need to make sure to not, you know, destroy this guy before I pick up a button. Not that it really matters. I think, what is it? Some sort of charm. Charm was the reward for that. This should do it, though. I probably could have just finished. Oh, yeah. There we go. There's the bonus objective complete. At this point, I'm just gonna smoke this guy and call it a day. Ganon.
No wonder the front had their hands full with you lot.
Link sends his regards. Sandstone marks, and what was the other one? Yeah, Crystallisol right there. And there's our two charms, fire and ice. Kind of interesting to get both of those in the same battle. Oh, Sistina taking all the EXP. Good stuff. Okay, Man of Principles. I like that. That's the yeah, the reward for going with the Chaos route, I guess. But anyways, alright, that's going to be it for this one. So as always, hope the guide was helpful, and thank you for watching.